That's John Door, mate. It's fine.
I ain't going fucking racing.
Offer a bit of privacy.
I'll race in
coming
my
in on our
spare time.
important discussions.
Oh yeah, alright then. Let's go, guys. Yeah, I would sit down at my desk, but I don't have a desk in here. Aaron, your desk is there, right, son?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't sit on other people's desks, sorry.
God. Can't see.
Give us 2 minutes, right?
Yep.
It's bad.
Right, boys, are we ready?
Yeah, Ben's just in his head, I think.
Ben. Psst. Ben, are you ready?
He's a bit dead.
Everybody's waiting for you, Ben. They're all looking at you.
I can fucking stare at his face.
Psst. Ben. Ben, you're mugging us off. You're making us look like amateurs. What are you doing?
Hey, Bob.
What?
Psst. Ben, what are you
That's
doing?
Bobby!
Yeah, I've got your
Bob.
attention.
You start, you know what we're for. I need to just do something real quick. Okay?
I'm here for.
Bloody hell. All right, boys. So, the reason why I've called you all here today, or why we've called you all here today, is simply because we need to make sure that everybody's pulling the weight, all right? And plus, we've also got a couple of things that we'd like everybody to do, all right? So, I just want to start off with things I've noticed anyway in the last couple of days. Like, let's, for example, go around the table and see what we've all done today. So we'll start off with myself, right? I've planted and harvested and replanted with Ben's help and like 1% of Bobby's help. The hideout today, okay? I've also rolled 100 joints and bagged up 100 bags of weed, right? Ben's obviously, what he's contributed is he's helped with the harvesting and the planting. Bob, Jimmy, what have you been up to today, fella? How much weed would you say you bagged up today? Okay, all right.
Is he talking? I can't hear him.
Just make sure you're all speaking
Yeah,
as
man.
loud as you can speak, all right? Mr. Deck, what have you been up to today, brother?
I did 60 packages of the Oxy, you know, the package. Packaged them all up, and they're ready to go.
Drop that.
Oh, right. Sorry about that. I was thinking about things and I couldn't think because of the bloody There was a dog barking at me.
Go on, Aaron.
A bit weird.
What have you done today, mate?
So hang on, just do me a favor. Deck, just repeat that for me for everybody's benefit. Yeah.
Yeah, so what I've done today is earlier on, which is very unusual for me, but I thought while I had, the chance, I managed to package up 60 packages, and now they're just ready to go.
Lovely stuff, fella. I like that. Aaron, what have you been up to today, fella?
Sat around, looked pretty.
Sat around looking pretty. And have you been in much today? What's your schedule been looking like today?
I haven't flown in. Been pretty busy in head.
That's all right. What about yesterday? What were you up to yesterday?
On a plane.
On a plane?
Mm-hmm.
How long were you on this plane for?
About 2 days, and then I got to the hotel yesterday. I was in.
All right, okay. What were you doing on this other city? Were you just chilling?
Yeah, just chilling, not doing much.
All right, fella. So obviously, I don't want to single anybody out, yeah, but at the end of the week, or after, when we get 3,000 bags in the stash, yeah, that's when we all get paid, right? Everybody gets a percentage of that.
Can I just interrupt? I know you got to be quick, but Bobby, what have you done today?
Harvested a bit of weed, and then flew out and then bagged up some weed.
Right. How long did that take?
About an hour. Oh, an hour and a half.
Okay. Carry on.
So, as I was saying, yeah, I don't want to seem like a slave driver, yeah, because obviously I understand that people have got shit going on in their apartments and in the reds and stuff. Obviously, all I ask is that when you're in city, you're doing something, yeah. So, like for example, there's 10 of us right now, yeah. 4 of us, sorry, should I say 3 of us are not here at the moment. Now, those people are on holiday, and that's fine. Do you know what I mean? That's not a problem at all. But then, let's just take Aaron, for example, yeah? Aaron's been in a different city for 2 days. And then Aaron's going to come back, yeah? And be like, oh, well, Monday and Tuesday I did some shit, right? So I want paying my money at the end of the week, yeah? But, like, what about those last couple days, you know, that you haven't done nothing, that you haven't even been here? Like, obviously, I'm just using it as an example. I'm not having a go, yeah? But my point is that I originally wanted everybody to get paid. So if you're an employee, at the end of every week, get paid 100 grand, yeah? So that'd be Deck, and that'd be Aaron, and that'd be all the new Ozark people. You know what I mean? They'd all be getting 100 grand, yeah?
And John.
And John too, yeah? Obviously, Bobby gets paid a bit more because he's a senior partner, right? Now, I'll be honest with you, Bobby, yeah? You've been here today. You've been in the city, but you might have been doing stuff otherwise. Like, I know that you mentioned it to me earlier, yeah? But all you've fucking done today, fella, is block me in with your big fucking Rolls Royce and stop me from getting my car out. That's all you've done today, really. So, obviously, I get that you bagged up some weed and that, yeah? But
Put it this
we
way, right?
obviously we need more. Do you know what I mean?
Just
I've
put it this
been
way,
in a week,
especially-
mate. I've been in a week.
Yeah. Put it this way, right? We started this, yeah, not too long ago. Me and Bob, to my right, yeah. And today, I feel like we're fucking right back at the beginning. Like, no one, has done fuck all. Nowhere to be seen. I know people can't make it in all the time. Bar Deck is the exception. When he gets in, he gets fucking shit done, you know? But, like, we've been in there all day, slugging our fucking guts off. And, like, I just think it's a bit of a weird one, do you know what I mean? Like, we're making no more money than we were, and the same fucking people are doing it.
So I think what Ben's trying to say, yeah, is obviously, I know that Bobby, like, most of the time does a good job, yeah. It's always, yeah, he's grafting his nuts off, yeah, harvesting, planting, bagging, fucking rolling joints, you know. I bet his fingers are red raw at the end of the day, yeah. But the last 2 days specifically, yeah, almost exclusively has it been myself replanting, harvesting and replanting that whole bunker, yeah, all day. Now, that's not an issue, and I've mentioned this to Ben. Obviously, Ben's been in today, Ben's been smashing it, but my point is that if I'm doing that, that's cool. But how much oxy have we made in the last 2 days? How many packages have we made in the last 2 days? How much tree sap have we got? Sorry, coyote pelts to make body armor with have we made in the last 2 days? Jack, diddly squat. The only stuff we've made is stuff that we've given to other fucking people who've sorted that for us. Do you know what I mean? So obviously we need a bit more. Do you know what I mean? Because otherwise, like, you have to understand that when me and Ben were doing this, me, Ben, and it started with Bobby, us three were doing all this shit, and we were all getting paid like triple what we're getting paid now, yeah. But it also does kind of feel like we're still doing all that same work, and we're just paying fucking all these other people who are barely fucking contributing. Now, I know Deck's been doing good today. It's aimed at you, Deck. Don't worry.
Yeah,
You've
man.
been all I can ask for you, yeah, is when you're in the city, you're contributing, yeah. And also, yeah, what I want to introduce as a thing going forward, something that we're gonna do, is I'd like, there's 10 of us, yeah. Now, if I'm in that bunker all day harvesting and planting, this ain't gonna apply to me because I've done my time. Do you know what I mean? But if you're flying in at evening at 8 o'clock, that's your normal time, yeah. Then I want you to do 1 hour or 15 packages of oxy runs, yeah. If 6 people do that every day, that's 90 oxy that we make in a day. That's 600 oxy that we make in a week. So that means that we don't have somebody doing 5 hours of oxy runs by themselves whilst other people are here, but they're not really doing out. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just trying to keep people honest. I think it's a fair thing to do. Now, obviously, if you've bagged up a shitload of weed today, bagged up 800 bags, I'll be real with you. I bagged up 100 bags, yeah, and rolled 100 spliffs in 30 minutes. That's all I did, yeah. It's not too bad. It's not a lot of time. It takes 5 seconds per joint, 5 seconds per bag to bag up. So it's not like a long task, yeah. The oxy packages take about 2.5 minutes to do. So that's a bit more of a slog. So I appreciate you cracking on with that, Deck, yeah. Obviously, when everybody gets back, like the newer starters and Jake will obviously explain to them that I would like everybody to do 1 hour of oxy runs a day, just so that we are keeping on top of the oxy and we're getting a bit of a pile going on. Do you know what I mean? That's what I want. But I don't want to come in and see people either in here all day or people not in here at all doing no and not clocking that they're not doing out or they're doing very minimum. Like, because obviously, let's just say, for example, Bobby's a senior partner, right? So I don't expect what I expect of Deck and Aaron of Bobby. I expect Bobby to be doing a bit more, yeah? Now, to be fair, Bobby's very good at what he does. But there's just, like, I'm starting to see, like, chinks in the armor. Do you know what I mean? These last 2 days, like, specifically. And so we don't want it to be, like, a reoccurring thing. If you're not going to be here for whatever reason, if obviously you did tell us earlier, Bobby, to be fair, that you were doing shit. So that's cool. Do you know what I mean? But I just don't want it to keep happening and happening. And I don't want it to get to the point where we can't just sit down and have an honest discussion about it. Do you know what I mean? So just having a nice, honest chat about it. If you guys have got any concerns, feel free to voice your opinion now. I don't want you to feel like we're having a go at you. I just want you to be realizing that we still need to get stuff done. Like, for example, I'm off to races tonight. I've done my time today. That's cool. If you've just flown in tonight at 8 o'clock for the first time, then obviously there's shit that needs to be done still. Do you know what I mean? So that's all I'm trying to say. Questions, queries, anything else?
Nah, I think you've hit nail on head there. I'll be honest.
Appreciate that.
But
mate.
if you remember, what we say to everyone is we don't want to be fucking telling you what to do all the time. We don't want to have to come in and fucking someone come on radio and then go, right, you need to do this, that, this. We said we didn't want to be those guys, you know?
No, I remember
So
actually
we
the
wanted
first
you to
time,
use your own initiative.
first time we met Ben, I think it was with Bobby as well. I remember
Yeah.
you saying You know, if you're in, make sure first thing you do is go to the bunker, you know, the hideout, and see if anything needs doing, and just crack on. Obviously,
Yeah, so-
I've been doing that. I mean, some nights I've not been going, you know.
No,
back
we
out
have no
till, like,
problems
4
with
in
you,
the
Deck,
morning.
mate.
Yeah,
Fucking
yeah, that's what I mean.
per employed a
Also-
month, mate.
Oh, nice one. I think what I don't know. It's like a suggestion. So I know we're all in at like different times, but I feel like we should do a rota. What needs doing, just to keep everyone up to speed.
So I'll be honest with you, what needs doing, yeah, and this is for everybody on every day, regardless, yeah. When you fly in, you go to the bunker, first things first. If there's no plants planted or if harvesting needs doing, yeah, then that's the first thing we do, because without that, nobody gets paid. So that should be everybody's top priority. Now, typically, Ben and I do that throughout the day. So that's not something that you've even got to worry your pretty little heads about. All right. So that means if you go to the bunker, all the weeds, the little plants everywhere, nothing needs harvested, everything looks chilling. Then you look at oxy packages. How many oxy packages do we have? Now, typically, they'll be in the stash in the bunker. If not, they'll be in the office over there. All right. Oxy, I know that Ben was talking about to me earlier, moving the oxy here. Do we really want to have illegal stuff in illegal company property? Probably not a good idea, just for whatever reason. I know that obviously it needs to be somewhere, but we could stick it in the office, the other office, the original office. Do you know what I mean? That could be somewhere we could put that oxy. Obviously, you do your hour of oxy runs. If there's no packages, then you can make packages for an hour instead. But realistically, we would like I'll try and keep on top of them packages if possible. After we've done the growing. But yeah, there's obviously the three things we ever need: the planting and the harvesting doing, the oxy making or the packages making, or alternatively, because we've got loads of Kevlar scrap and tree sap that you need for body armor, you go hunting. If you don't have a hunting license, tonight is the opportune time to go down to PD, speak to an armed officer, get yourself to go through the little quiz and get yourself a hunting license, right? When you've got that, head up to the coyote deer head looking thing up in Polito, to the hunting shop, go buy yourself a hunting rifle, a regular knife for skinning the animals, and some bait and some bullets. Shouldn't cost you too much. If you need to get us to send you some money for that, that's not an issue. Go onto the the racing starting. I've got to go to the fucking Zakuda Trail, which is just below the fucking what's it called? Just below the army base. Go shoot yourself some coyotes. Get the coyote pelts, stick them in the stash. Literally, coyote pelts, oxy packages, or oxy, and make sure the trees are harvested and planted. Those are the 4 pillars of what we do, yeah? Obviously, those things need doing every day.
So, Bobby, you going racing? Bobby,
Yo.
you going racing?
No.
Right. How about you lot? Let's go bunker. Get some packages, and we're all just go and do an oxy run.
Love it. Good luck at racing as well, buddy.
I appreciate that, bro. I'll try not to come last like I always do.
And don't end up
No
in
promises.
NHS
I'm
as
a
well.
terrible driver. Bobby always beats me, man.
I'm a good